Um, I just watched the video and I put it in the description just in case you want to watch it. Um, I let it replay like over and over. It's just a very short clip, and I let it play over and over again because this is something that a friend of mine and I were talking about over the course of the last couple of weeks. Uh, I've in the video, this gentleman was sharing a a comment saying basically the woman that when you lean your shoulder on a woman's head and she rubs your head, that's the one, that's the keeper, right? And the gentleman was explaining that he had done that um, with a particular lady. Like he's like, I had that and I let it go. That really hit, and it kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because I know as a woman personally, I've experienced some of that same type of experience, I'll say. Um, Now, I won't sit here and say that I've always had compassion. I've always been loving. I've always wanted to pour into men. But many years ago, I did have this thing, if I'm being honest and transparent, I did have this thing where I would want to control the man and make him who I wanted to be. So I can kind of understand how maybe not feeling safe sometimes, or people using things from the past that somebody has decided to be open and vulnerable about. I do realize that through experiences come maturity. I'm not gonna say with age, because a lot of people like to say you too old for this and you too old. I stepped away from that saying many years ago because age does not discern maturity. There's grown people called saying grown according to age that still do some things that are not considered mature. And there are some young people who are years ahead of their time, is what they say, right? But back to the point. I made a video many years ago. I was overly emotional and I was in my feels because I was dating during the time. I was single and I was dating during the time. And it was almost like every man I came across, they were all making the same statement. And they were all saying, well, you don't need me. You don't need me. You don't need me. And it was pissing me the fuck off. And I was getting mad and irritated because it's like, I'm literally telling you that I need a man. And then even the women were chiming in, no, you don't need a man. You want a man, but you don't need. And I'm going, this is part of the problem. This is the reason why men and women, we are bumping heads so much, because we're so busy trying to be strong, but we're both tired of being strong, but we're pretending like everything is okay and that we don't need each other. And I'm so glad that I'm starting to see in society some of that is beginning to change, but we've got to let go of this whole concept and aspect of I gotta be hard, I gotta be mean, I gotta let you know that I want you, I don't need you. No, I need and want, and that's okay. And I think about how many men have come across my path that I have showed that to, and it's crazy how after we sever ties for whatever reason, whether it's in friendship, whether it's whatever, um they just later on they realize, oh wow, you're wow, I kind of I probably should have hung around a little bit longer, you know, and that's okay. It's okay. If we're aligned, we're aligned. If we're not, we're not. And I don't have a problem with accepting that those men, they probably didn't want me for a long time, just the time for right then and there. And I get that. I've had the opposite experience as well. So I don't know. That just kind of stuck with me today. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on that. If you go in, if you watch the video, like I said, it's only like I think maybe a minute long. It's not even that long. If you watch it, let me know your thoughts and let me know how you feel. And if you used to be that person that used to be open and vulnerable and people wouldn't believe you, or they think I've even heard, oh, you too good to be true, it must be something wrong with you, or you just playing. People are so used to getting representatives that they can't trust when a person is being genuine. It's crazy to me. It's crazy, but it is what it is. All right, I love you guys. I'm about to have a moment to myself and treat myself. Love y'all. Mwah. Bye-bye. Bye.